Team Royalty, welcome to my channel. I am Roya Ebiri. Thanks for being on this space. It's such a joy to have you watching this video. Okay, so today I'll be discussing something very interesting and something very important and something I think is a major concern in this day and age and amongst Gen Zs and persons in their 20s. Personally, for me, it has been a major concern. I'm still in my 20s, and sometimes I find difficulties in some certain issues and in some certain areas of my life, if not every area of my life. Sometimes I'm just like, oh God, what is this? Is this not going to end? Why is 20s always like this? Why is the 20s always like this? Okay, so if you ever felt like your life is on the purse, or why is everyone just making progress in their lives and my life is somehow? Why is everyone just how does everyone just have their lives figured out and mine is somehow? Well, this video is for you, so stay tuned while we go into the details for today. So I would start off by sharing my own story. Presently in my 20s, and I would say before I got into my 20s, I always thought, okay, once I'm done with school, I'll get a job. After getting a job, I'll get married. Or even before I even get a job, before I'm done with school, I just get married. I know the career path I want to go into. I know everything. I just have my life figured out. But then, approaching my 20s, I found out that it was a whole different situation. It was a whole different thing. I just got confused along the way. I got frustrated. I got really confused, and I'm like, what is this? I thought I had this all figured out if I got to this age. So it's not something that's been easy, and it's still not easy. But then I've learned to find solace in God. Aside from, I think it's a general thing. It might not be for majority, but I think it's for a large number of persons in their 20s. 20s is just a confusing part. It's just a confusing point in one's life. It's just a confusing state that you have to weigh your options or check things. So for me, I would say one thing I found confusing is career path. I don't really have a defined career path. um I had a defined career path before I got into school. But when I got into school, I met Christ and I had to take a pause on that career path because I had to figure out if this is really what I want to do. I had to get my stand in God first before I go into that career path, because it has to do with entertainment. So I needed to be grounded in God before I could go into the entertainment industry. But I got to find out again that okay, I'm grounded in God. Now I can go into this industry, but the passion is no longer there to go into that industry. The passion is no longer there. And even if I'm going to the industry now, what exactly am I going to do in the industry? You get? So that's it. And also maritally, 20s, it's a point where they feel like we have to get married in their 20s. Although I'm in my early 20s, so. But then I still want to know why is this still not coming? Why is it not happening yet? Why am I not getting married? Why am I not in a relationship? Why am I not, all this questions. Okay, so this video it's going to be a video series. So it will be addressing issues most persons struggle with in their 20s, and addressing these issues. The fact that you're going through this, it's normal. I think it's normal. I feel it's normal. I think everybody once in a while, when they get to their 20s, it's like a confused state. Okay, where am I to go from here? I'm done with school. What state am I to go look for a job if you're the career type? Am I going to start a business? Am I going to get married? I'll tell you, for me, it was really difficult because I was really thinking, okay, should I go back home? Should I stay back in school? I learned a skill, but the skill was not profiting me at that point in time. So I was totally confused. Should I just stay back here and grow this skill until it starts profiting me? But then how am I going to survive when I'm not started profiting from this skill if I stay back in school? And if I go home, my place is not that not at a city. It's kind of like it's not really an open environment. So what am I going to do to just kill every potential I have left in me? At the long run, I just had to go back home, and I thought, okay, if I go home, what's the possibility of me finding a reasonable person to get married to in this town? What like is it even reasonable? Is it feasible? And can I even start a business in this town and it will profit? Can I do anything in this town? No. When the Bible says, when Nathaniel asked is it John or Simon, can anything good come out of Nazareth? It's the same thing. And I was like, can anything good come out of this town? Hey, this town that I am in, can anything good actually come out of this town? But then I found my clarity in God. I found that it's not about the land. It's about God. No matter where you are, you can prosper. No matter where you are, you can find your God-given spouse. No matter where you are, you can succeed. You can explore. You can do things. It doesn't matter. Most especially in this social language. I say one of the challenges I had in my 20s, and which I know almost everybody in their 20s are battling with, is career pressure. Career pressure can be a serious issue, most especially for those who are not how would I put it? Those who are not into core career fields like medicine, law, mass communication, all of that core career courses are there. Like these core career courses, you get. So it can be a serious issue and a challenging one at that for persons that are not in this field. So it's really tough for me. I had that pressure seriously because I actually studied English language and literature, and although my plan was either to work as an interpreter or to work in an embassy, but then I I still haven't found it easy to get a job in an embassy, even though I've not been applying though. But I wanted to learn another language, and I've not found it easy as well to learn this language. So it's really difficult because now I actually don't know the career path to join. I don't even know if I should be a receptionist, if I should be a teacher, and I don't want to be a teacher. And I didn't study education, just pure English, not English education. I don't want to be a teacher. So all these things, it's confusing. And now I believe I have to divert. I have to turn on that path aside from this English. And if I'm going to turn on that path, not this English, I have to also learn new things. It might be a language, it might be maybe something like marketing or something else. And I have to change my career path. So it's something that is really devastating and confusing. I think another thing is relationship. Relationship. Most times want to get married in their 20s, and when they're in relationships in their 20s, they don't have a solid relationship in their 20s. It becomes an issue. It becomes a major concern in their lives. I for one, I would say it's his, but not like a serious concern though. But it's sometimes it's a concern. You know, when you're approaching 25, 26, and you don't have a serious date. If you have a serious date and you guys are working towards something, it's a different issue. But then you don't have a serious date. You don't even see the possibility of having a serious date in like 6 months, 1 year. You don't see the possibility of having a serious date in this time. So it can be a really serious concern, a major concern for persons in their 20s. Ladies and guys alike. That's the crisis. Sometimes you're like, okay, for me, I decided, okay, I want to learn tailoring. I learned tailoring, no, but it was not profiting me, and I was like, am I sure this is actually what I want? Okay, I opened my YouTube channel. I was like, am I also sure this is what I want to do? I started content creation as well. I was like, am I really sure I want to be on this social media space with the pressure, with the negativity on social media space, with everything going on this platform? Am I really sure this is what I want? Am I really sure this is what I really want? Am I really sure this is what I really want? So it's a battle for 20s, and I think early 30s as well. If you don't figure these things out in your 20s, then it lingers on to 30s. So it's a major concern. I think most persons in their 20s, it's a serious concern. Am I really sure this is what I want to do? Am I really sure? Some persons, if it's married, am I sure I want to get married? Am I sure I want to get married? Am I sure I don't want to, venture into career or start something up for myself if I get into marriage or something like that? Or Mark, I just go marry. Sometimes I don't think about it sometimes. Sometimes when my business is not profiting, I think the tailor self where I learn, I'm not profiting from the tailoring. The school I went to, I don't have a solid job. I don't have a good job. There's nothing. Should I just go and get married? At least marriage might work. So that's it. But then I don't think let me just do this one is the best option. Sometimes um some persons will be like, but I'm a Christian now. Why am I not finding it easy to tour this path? But I'm a Christian now. Why am I not finding it easy to do this thing? But I'm a Christian. Why am I not finding it easy? This and that, that and this, that and this. Very understandable. It's quite relatable. So many persons in their 20s feel like I should have gotten a stable job. I should have been married or planning getting married, but at least there should be a person in view that okay, we are trying to work this house, we're trying to do this thing. I should have gotten a job, I should be working, I should be married. But then there are times and there are seasons, and every individual has their own clock ticking. So it's not really about the age, it's not really about the I think I'm running out of time. My parents are already making it. Most especially ladies, I think I'm running out of time. Almost everyone in my circle has gotten married. Some for guys, I think I'm running out of time. Almost everyone in my circle has gotten a job. They're doing perfectly well for themselves. They're doing perfectly okay. What am I doing in my life? Am I really sure I'm serving this God when? How will I be serving God and I'm still this age? I've not gotten married. How will I be serving God and I'm still this age and I've not gotten a job yet? Sometimes our clocks are different. Because A is getting it at 21 does not mean B should get it at 22. And sometimes our mindset as well also limits us from this kind of things. What are you thinking concerning this thing? Are you positioning your mind concerning this particular thing? You're trusting God for, you believe you should have gotten by this age. And why do you want to get it at this age? Is it because persons are just doing it, you want to let you just join the bandwagon, let me just be with them? If it's job, well, let me know that okay, I've gotten job in my 20s. If it's married, let me know that okay, I got married in my 20s. So the mindset towards these things also has a major factor to play, and the societal pressure and all also has a major factor to play. So it's been wonderful sharing these things with you, and I know it's a whole lot for persons. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot, especially for those who are in their 20s. They don't know to go right. They don't know where to go left. They don't know how to just stay where they are. They don't know how to just move forward. It's a whole lot. So thank you for watching, Team Royalty. Thank you so much for watching to this point. And in the next video, I'll be sharing tips on how to manage this crisis with our faith. I feel our faith here. So my faith is Christianity. So I'm talking to more of Christians. So how do your faith, the role of your faith play in navigating through this phase of life? Your faith, how does it play in navigating through this phase of life? Then I'll also be sharing tips to encourage us in this confused state. Indeed, it's a confused state. It's a state where you just feel like nothing is working for me. I don't think anything is working. What is this? I'm just confused. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do that? So I'll be sharing tips on the next video on how to manage this confused state. And I tell you, it's a whole lot. I can relate to it, and I'm still relating to it. But then we have God, and we have the Bible, which is a more sure word of prophecy to us. So it gives us that hope and that assurance and that joy that though we might be confused now, but definitely going to figure it out. Though it seems like we're not making progress now, but our latter end is surely and definitely better than this beginning. And it might just be that God is trying to walk us through some certain trainings. Yeah. So whatever it is you're going through your 20s, whatever it is you're struggling with, is it finances, is it marriage, is it job, is it identity, is it making the right choices, whatever it is, God got you. Yeah, God got you. Just stay on the path of seeking Him consistently and leaning on Him totally, totally, like totally, not your own understanding, leaning on Him totally. So in our next video, we're talking about how to navigate through all these 20s, the confusion and the suckiness in it. Thank you so much to Reality for staying tuned. Bye bye. Love you. See you in the next video.